All right, I am going to take some detailed video and hopefully my phone doesn't run out of memory, but we'll do the best we can. I just want to give you a much closer look at the house. Starting in the corner, we've got a pile of lumber of wood here. I'm not sure if that's something you'd want or if we'd want them to have it removed. An old split rail fence. Pretty good looking pine tree there. Looks like there's a, this gate got some chicken wire on it, some really sharp edges here that need to be dealt with. Just need to be bent back, I think, nothing major. So there is a gate here. I'm not sure if that's wide enough to drive a car through, maybe. But they have this large paver area. And I'm not sure if you could get a car in there or not, but a couple big logs. Fence is a little wobbly, but not too bad. So see a sprinkler head here. Now for some reason, I asked that the sprinkler be turned on 2 weeks, or actually 1 week ago, and it's still not on. So I'm a little upset that the water or the lawn continues to dry out because it's not being watered. Timer is still off. There's an old stump here. Nice looking tree. Looks like they cut a root or something when they maybe put the fence in. So big rock bed. So this isn't great. They just dug the post and threw all the dirt into the rock. So all that means is that you're gonna get weeds growing through the rocks. It probably needs to be refabricated when you have time. You can see they have a plastic weed barrier that's disintegrating, so that should be replaced. Steel edging, so they have a plastic cap on that. The steel edging is incredibly sharp, so really needs to have a cap on it. And you can see here there is none. More dirt piles. So these, really, honestly, these edges are so dangerous. I don't know if you can see it there. They're like razors for kids. So all the rock has kind of worked its way down towards the top of this retaining wall here. Timber walls don't last forever, but this one looks like it's doing okay. Grass is very, very dry. It's hot and windy today, so everything's drying out very quickly. No grass in this corner. I'm not sure if you're used to irrigating with grass and sprinkler systems or not, but they are kind of a must-have here in Colorado, and water is not cheap. So just leave a little bit of money in the budget. Lots of pine needles. Just lots of really dry grass. It's, you know, at some point you try to bring it back, and if you can't, you just replace it with new sod. A big hole here. Not sure what this timber was for. I'm gonna try to go just a little bit faster because I don't want to run out of memory. Sprinkler head, some pine trees. Ooh, a cactus. Don't see a lot of cactus around here. It's actually flowered. That's pretty. We got more of the split rail fence with the chicken wire. Not too bad. At least the one spot that I checked. I'm not sure if that windmill is staying or going. I presume it's leaving. This looks like it's rhubarb. Yeah, the fence is not too bad. I think I've given you a video over here before. That's the dogs are actually here today. There's a sprinkler controller. It's actually the valves, not the controller. The controller's in the basement. So I'll be curious to see what the inspector says about the deck. Actually, it doesn't look too bad from the bottom side. Not that I'm an expert in such things, but the decking is definitely showing wear. And sorry, I don't remember what I've shown you before, but you know, this board right there is just not secure. You can see how it's warped, and then you have a screw head here that's popping. So you know, I would advise against letting the kids run out here barefoot until it's been repaired. So I think this whole lower deck is going to have to be redone sooner than later. So I think the inspector's here. Let's finish up with this segment of video. Drainage in Colorado is very, very important. So all these downspouts need to be directed 5 feet from the house. The stumps. Just looking at this little section here. Okay. The siding needs to be re-stained. So these flat edges will always just hold moisture, and the stain will not last. Really important to get that covered up to protect this wood. And you know, it's wood. Wood dries out and needs to be sealed. Hose bib, air conditioner. The windows look pretty decent. Now this little deck section right here is just raised right up to the planter. Planter's in tough shape. Electrical box, Dean will take a look at that. Motion detector light. And then there's a gap in here between, this is cantilevered, so it means it's sticking out past the foundation, actually quite a ways. So there's a gap in here. And they have a little table, some bench seating. I wonder if something was attached here at one point at that, where that bolt is located. Looks like might have been the old stairs. Bare wood. And I know we've talked about the deck and the railing. Definitely